Good evening, viewers on Neelam Saxena's page and Literary Warriors page. And it's winter's time, and we are all comfortable in our cozy homes, I suppose. No one is out. And listening to our and watching our program. So today we are here for an event that is the book launch. And before I start, let me be brief, or I would ask my viewers to guess about what book it is. So let me start with it. Time, poetically depicted as a relentless thief, scientifically explained as the fourth dimension, and practically seen as a valuable and limited resource, is one of the biggest riddles of the universe. The truth is, our decisions and actions define whether it is our enemy or ally. Taking control of our time means living our own life, not someone else, and getting the most out of it. So, without much ado, let us begin our much awaited event, that is, the book launch of Waqt Ek Rahasya, Unscrambling Time, with our special guest, Dawn Kiga, Padmaja Iyengar, fondly called as Paddy, curator Neelam Saxena Chandra, and editors Asha Singh Gaur and Hindi editor Dr. Renu Mishra. Unfortunately, she is not with us because of some unavoidable circumstances. So, first, I would request dear poets and guests to display this wonderful book, Waqt Ek Rahasya, Unscrambling Time. So here it is with a beautiful book cover. Lovely. Now, I would like Asha Singh Gaur to introduce us with this lovely book and to speak about it. But before, I want you to introduce her to our viewers. Asha is a creative content creator and artist based in Pune. She is an editor, a copywriter, and translator. Her first book of poetry, Surk Lal Barf, is a collection of 50 poems on various human emotions. Her poems have been awarded at various levels. Congratulations to you for that. And she has translated many stories, articles, even the famous comic books like Archie's from English to Hindi. That's a commendable job she has done. Then she has been awarded the Radha Sahitya Avdeshi Sahitya Saman by Vishwamitri Manch for her best poetry manuscript, and the Sahitya Ratna Award by India Net Books, Delhi, for the book of poetry. And she is very active. She participates in poetry, open mics, and storytelling. And she is also an asset for Literary Warrior Group. She has done much. The event which we had recently in Pune, and her contribution cannot be, what should I say? The words she has contributed a lot, I should say, and it cannot be ignored. And she is really an asset for our group. So now over to you, Asha.
Thank you so much for such a lovely introduction, Vahida ji. Time, वक्त, एक रहस्य. When I started editing, when I was approached by Neelam ji for editing of the book, I was happy and I was a little skeptical as well, because this was the first time I was about to edit an anthology. Because when you edit a document, a story, or even for that matter, a comic, there is a flow of thoughts because one person has written it. So by the time you reach the third or fourth paragraph, you understand the flow of thoughts. But when it comes to anthology, there is an ocean of emotions. There's so much. Everyone have a different perspective, and that too for a topic like time. As Vahida ji very nicely and correctly said, it is fourth dimension, but I would say that it is multi-dimensional. We all live life and go through time in our own unique way. It's like a continuous circle. Everyone keeps adding, and then their circle gets over, and then another life starts. So whether it is a child or a teenager, or someone in their 50s or 80s, everyone has their unique time and unique experiences. So it was so interesting to read all this and experience all this through every poem that I was editing. It was such a beautiful experience. And for me, it was the first experience, and I was completely fulfilled by the emotions, different kind of emotions that I was going through. So this was time for me. And I would like to thank Neelam ji for giving me this opportunity. And with that, I would like to thank you so much, Neelam ji. With that, I would like to recite one of my poems. I have contributed 2 poems in this anthology. One is a Hindi poem and one is the English poem. So today I will be reciting the Hindi poem for you. As I said, time is 3-dimensional. So we come in this life, but the time was already there. We don't know when it came. Time knows when we came. So this is what my poem is about. शाश्वत अनश्वर समय. समय हमारे पहले भी था और हमारे बाद भी होगा. इसे ना तो कोई खत्म कर पाया है, ना ही ये आगे किसी से होगा. जब धरती नहीं थी तब ये शायद अंतरिक्ष में कहीं रहता होगा. मनुष्य तो थे नहीं, तो शायद ग्रहों और तारों का समय बताता होगा. अब हमारी हर शुरुआत और अंत का दोष ये अपने सर ले लेता है. अच्छे बुरे हम नहीं, समय ही तो होता है. We always blame time. हम हर किसी चीज का दोष समय पे डाल देते हैं. अब हमारी हर शुरुआत और अंत का दोष ये अपने सर ले लेता है. अच्छे और बुरे हम कहाँ, समय ही तो होता है. इसे कोई रिझाए भी तो कैसे. समय शाश्वत है, अनश्वर है, बलवान है. फिर भी इसे किसी चीज का न घमंड न कोई अभिमान है. बुरा हो या अच्छा ये कभी दिखाता नहीं. बुरा हो या अच्छा ये कभी दिखता नहीं. इसका अस्तित्व है बड़ा पर न कोई आकार है. इसका अस्तित्व है बड़ा पर न कोई आकार है. न इसमें डर है, लालच भी नहीं, न कोई मोह है, न परिवार है. ये किसी के हाथ नहीं आता. झोपड़ी महल सब एक कर देता है. जहां नहीं हो कोई भी रास्ता, वहां से भी रास्ता निकाल लेता है. वो दीवार पर लगी घड़ी आपका और मेरा समय बताएगी. वो दीवार पे लगी घड़ी आपका और मेरा समय बताएगी. जिसे कोई नहीं बांध पाया उसे एक घड़ी कैसे बांध पाएगी. जिसे कोई नहीं बांध पाया उसे एक घड़ी कैसे बांध पाएगी. अपनी तुलना कभी समय से मत करना. अपनी तुलना कभी समय से मत कर लेना. जितना जी सकते हो समय रहते जी लेना, जितना जी सकते हो समय रहते जी लेना, सबकी बारी आती है हमारी भी बारी आएगी, सबकी बारी आती है हमारी भी आएगी, हमारे जाने से समय नहीं रुकेगा, हमारे जाने से समय नहीं रुकेगा, बस दीवार पर टंगी ये घड़ी थम जाएगी, बस दीवार पे टंगी ये घड़ी थम जाएगी।
बहुत खूब, वेरी नाइस,
थैंक यू सो मच।
बहुत खूबसूरत आशा। और एक बहुत ही मुझे एक शेर याद आ रहा है कि वक्त रहता नहीं कहीं टिककर, आदत इसकी भी आदमी सी है। ये टिकता नहीं है, फितरत इसकी आदमी सी है। सही कहा कहने वाले ने। और अब आते हैं हम नीलम जी की तरफ। शी इज द क्यूरेटर ऑफ दिस बुक एंड शी डजंट नीड एनी इंट्रोडक्शन, बट स्टिल let me do the formality. Neelam Saxena has authored about 74 books. She holds free records with the Limca Books of Record. She has received the Sohanlal Dwivedi Puraskar by Maharashtra State Hindi Sahitya Academy, Premchand Award by the Ministry of Railways, Rabindranath Tagore International Poetry Award, Freedom Award by Radio City for lyrics, then Rural Lifetime Achievement Award. Congratulations! It is too early for Achievement Award. That is lifetime. So I hope she have more achievements than lifetime awards. Forbes listed her as one of India's 78 most popular authors in 2014. So that was the introduction of our Neelam. And over to you, dear Neelam.
Thank you. Very beautiful introduction. And I would like to congratulate all those who have joined us, the contributors to this book. Aparna Pradhan, Anup Jalan, Satinder Sethi, Garima Sudan, Rita, and Pallavi Jain, Renu Gupta ji. So, Sangeeta Joshi ji. So the book, Nivedita is also there. Joginder ji is also there. So, the book belongs to all of you. We were just the hands which, accumulated, collected all the poems and did a little of work of juggling around and editing a little. And then the book was out. And as we said, time is a great thing. It has multiple dimensions. Like you see in the background of Dawn's face here. So it's like, time has so many dimensions that you need to unscramble it. Like it is made of past, which may be beautiful or sad, but future is yours to build or still keep it sad. Then it has certain mysteries which get solved over a period of time. So it's a very wonderful concept. And that is why we chose this topic. This topic was chosen when Renu and I were discussing. And then Asha joined the team, and she has been a wonderful person to work with. I would tell her at night, 11 p.m., Asha, ye karna hai. And she would be, yes, I will do it. So that is how things started proceeding. And I thank Paddy Ma, who has always been my constant companion in all my poetic endeavors. Wahida, my school friend, in this poetry world, she's the oldest one I know. But that time we didn't know each other as a poet or a writer.
So well.
Then I thank Dawn also for writing a beautiful forward, as do I thank Paddy. I was troubling her, Paddy Ma, forward has to be written. So, and she was in the middle of something, but she was kind enough and she sent it. So that is the spirit of Literary Warriors Group and of everybody on the team. And hence, I have two announcements to make. First is we'll have online sessions with all the poets. you will not be rendering your poem which you have given in this anthology, but some other poem which you feel is closest to your heart. And the second announcement is regarding the next anthology. So we've decided about its theme. So the theme is Rishte or relationship. We'll give it a well-defined title in future days, and we'll be posting the rules soon, maybe within a day. And we would like that you all contribute. And so this is not just an anthology, it is being part of Literary Warriors group. And you should have seen the Halla Gulla that went on in the Litfest 2.0 at Pune. So at that moment, I felt that all our efforts have been worth it. So all the persons present here, Wahida has done 2 anthologies with me, and Paddy Ma has done several anthologies, of course. So like you all know how much efforts it takes to come up with an anthology. But when you see happy faces, you feel that it has been worth it.
Yes.
So it was worth it, for sure.
Absolutely.
Now Vaida will do tak tak. You have to render your poem. So I'll render my poem from the book. Since Asha has already rendered a Hindi one, let me go on to English one. So I was just watching a leaf falling down while walking one day, and this was the poem rather, which just was struggling to come out. And this is titled Togetherness. The hands of the sturdy branch hold the leaves for long, but the pale yellow leaf knows that it is time, that the branch is going to bid adieu to it. For a moment, it is hurt. It wants to clasp the hands tight. Tears flow down like huge deluges, but slowly it learns to calm its shrunken heart. By the time the wind carries it further down, it begins to accept its fate. By the time the wind carries it further down, it begins to accept its fate and only remembers the good times spent in the arms of the Finally, before mingling with the ground, a satisfied smile glows on its pastel lips as the realization dawns that everyone has to walk its road of life alone. Together is the most misleading word. Thank you.
A wonderful poem indeed. And now we have a special guest with us from Hyderabad, Padmaja Iyengar. Fondly, as I told, we call her Paddy Ma. For me, she's Paddy. And it is really fortunate for me to have met her in Delhi last year. And she is formerly, she was a senior banker and an urban governance consultant. She has compiled and edited 6 international multilingual poetry anthologies and 2 English poetry anthologies, of which Amravati Poetic Prism 2016 to 2019 have been recognized by the Limca Book of Records as poetry anthology in most languages. Congratulations to you for that. Paddy's poetry collection, Pen Chants, has been recognized by the Indian Book of Records for never before attempted management subjects and movie reviews in rhyming poetry. I love that book. I've already read that book, and it's a beautiful one, a good read for everyone. Pen Chants, again, is her latest poetry collection. The second one also. So now over to our dear Paddy.
Thank you, Wahida, for that lovely and wonderful introduction. Very glowing introduction, I must say. Thank you for that. And respected fellow panelists, Mr. Don Krieger, Ms. Neelam Saxena, Dr. Renu Mishra, Ms. Asha Singh Gaur. I think one of them is not here. I don't know which one.
Renu is not here.
Renu is not here, yeah. And our gracious host of this event, Wahida, my good friend, and all those who have joined this meet online. I'm delighted to be here amidst you all. It was truly a great honor for me to have been invited by Neelam, the curator of this poetry anthology, Waqt Ek Rahasya, Unscrambling Time, to not only write an introduction or prastavana in Hindi, but also to contribute a poem each in Hindi and English for the superb bilingual poetry anthology. I've written quite a few Hindi poems in the past, but to write a book introduction in Hindi was an altogether new experience and a challenge for me. Although I had started my literary journey as a Hindi poet and short story writer as a teenager in Nagpur, to which Neelam, Wahida and I belong.
Yes.
And that's a great connection, which we didn't know earlier. Anyway, my love affair with Hindi language continues despite all the occasional troubles I have with it, because I've lost practice of writing in Hindi. I must confess that as I embarked upon writing the introduction in Hindi for Waqt Ek Rahasya, Unscrambling Time, I realized how clipped my Hindi prose writing had become, with not many opportunities or occasions to write in Hindi, or write Hindi prose especially. I owe a huge debt of gratitude to Neelam, who did a proper loosening of my rather stiff Hindi and edited my introduction or the prastavana so well that it has now got a truly proper feel and flow. Thank you, Neelam, for your faith in me and for your great help in giving my Hindi prastavana a proper structure with your deft editing. Thank you, Neelam. Now, coming to the Hindi and English theme, Waqt Ek Rahasya, Unscrambling Time, of this poetry anthology, it is such an excellent theme because time is immeasurable. It's ever ongoing and it never stops. To restrict this vast theme of time into poems of 20-25 lines speaks volumes of the poets whose poems are featured in this anthology. What is commendable and enjoyable is that this book, showcasing 27 English poems and 49 Hindi poems, presents varied connotations of time. 76 poems, but more than 76 perspectives, attempting to unscramble and unveil the mysteries of time and its mysterious ways. My kudos and respect to all the poets and to the curator, Ms. Neelam Saxena, and the editors, Ms. Asha Singh Gaur and Dr. Renu Mishra, for having conceived of this excellent and timeless theme, Waqt Ek Rahasya, Unscrambling Time. I take this opportunity to wish this excellent poetry anthology a far and wide reach and readership. I have no doubt that over time and with some promotion, this poetry anthology can truly become a great knowledge resource for not only poetry lovers, but also to the students of poetry as well. Thank you all once again, and I wish this meet a grand success. Thank you. And now to my poem. I think I'll also read my poem in Hindi, if you, or shall I read in English, whatever you suggest. So shall I read in Hindi? Okay.
Whatever you want to.
Whatever you want to. You're comfortable in.
Yeah, I'm comfortable in both, no problem. The title of my poem is Waqt. वक्त यूं ही कट रहा है बिना किसी चाकू के, जिंदगी यूं ही गुजर रही है बिना किसी वजह के। चाकू तो है ही काटने के लिए और जिंदगी जीने मरने के लिए, क्या काटेगा चाकू यह नहीं हमारे बस में, कैसी गुजरेगी जिंदगी यह नहीं हमारे वश में। जिस पर कोई बस नहीं, जिस पर कोई वश नहीं, क्यों भागते हैं हम उसके पीछे? जिससे है हमें प्यार, जिस पर है हमें विश्वास, क्या है वह काबिल हमारे प्यार और विश्वास के? सब वक्त वक्त की बात है, वक्त को बदलते देर नहीं लगती, दाने दाने पर लिखा है खाने वाले का नाम। जो हमारे अजीज थे वो बदल गए, जिनके हम अजीज थे वो भी बदल गए। यह भी हो सकता है कि हम ही बदल गए और हमारे अजीज अब हमारे अजीज नहीं रहे। पूछे हम अपने अंतर मन से, क्या वक्त हमारे बस में नहीं? पूछे हम अपने दिमाग से, क्या वक्त पर हमारा कोई जोर नहीं? सब वक्त वक्त की बात है, वक्त को बदलते देर नहीं लगती, दाने दाने पर लिखा है खाने वाले का नाम। वक्त के सितम पर कभी कोई जोर नहीं, वक्त को बांध सके ऐसी कोई डोर नहीं। थैंक यू, धन्यवाद।
सही कहा आपने कि ये सब वक्त वक्त की बात है, और आज आपका वक्त है, कल शायद हमारा वक्त आएगा। तो बहुत वक्त
Don is raising his hand.
So now
Don is raising his hand.
Yes.
Yes.
Please unmute yourself, Don. Sir, please unmute.
Yes.
Yes. So now moving to our next guest of honor, we have Don Krieger with us from US, and he is a poet, an essayist, a biomedical researcher whose focus is the electric activity within the brain. That is, a good combination of heart and brain, I should say. A poet and a scientist as well, researcher as well. He's a member of PEN America, author of the hybrid collections Discovery and When Danger is Past, then Who Remembers? And he was a 2020 Creative Non-Fiction Foundation Science as Story Fellow. What a rare combination, I should say. I mean, coming across the person, an intellectual poet, I should call him as. His poetry has appeared in the Asahi Shimbun, Beltway, Quarterly, then American Journal of Nursing, Mid-America Review, and others. His essays have appeared in Seneca Review, the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, the Time of Israel, and others. His poetry has been translated into Farsi, Greek, Italian, German, Turkish, Romanian, and Portuguese. So now over to him. Now let us hear from him what he has to say about time.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. It's such a pleasure and such a privilege to be part of this project. I'd like to read to you just the first paragraph of what I wrote for the foreword. Time is the most implacable and savage truth we know. This comprehensive bilingual anthology pays tribute to our master with wit, sensitivity, beauty, and respect. Each contributor raises their unique poetic voice and discloses their humanity to portray the tyrant with the truth of their vision and life experience. It's really a wonderful collection. I have the poem that I wrote for the book, which I think Asha is going to read in Hindi, if she will, which I prefer because it's the first language for the anthology. And then I'd like to offer a gift to everyone too afterwards. But please go ahead, Asha.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, Don. We would love to hear your poem in English as well. So after I read it in Hindi, please do read it to us. राष्ट्रीय अकादमी के कार्यवाही 2019 में एडवर्ड एटाल ने ऐसा कहा था, अमेरिका में हर 1000 अश्वेत पुरुषों में से एक व्यक्ति को इस बात की आशंका होती है कि वह पुलिस द्वारा मारा जा सकता है। ये इस कविता की भूमिका है और इसका शीर्षक है अजीब सा समय। मेरी नींद खुली गवर्नर के घर से न निकलने के आदेश के साथ। फिर भी मैं नाके तक गाड़ी ले गया। मेरी नींद खुली गवर्नर के घर से न निकलने के आदेश के साथ। फिर भी मैं नाके तक गाड़ी ले गया। वहां बहुत सारे पुलिस वाले थे। हम जिस भी पुलिस वाले के पास से गुजरे, मैंने अपनी सफेद सुबारू के बारे में सोचा और अपनी चमड़ी के रंग के बारे में भी। हजारों बार पहले की तरह। हमें हमेशा याद रखना होगा। हमें हमेशा याद रखना होगा। हमें इस बात को समझना होगा, इस पर ध्यान देना होगा कि हमें बेहतर बनना है, कि हमें बेहतर बनना है। शायद बहुत जल्दी, शायद बहुत जल्दी।
Nice.
Over to you, Dawn.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for reading, and thank you to translating this. I don't know if it was you who translated it, but I know it's a really extreme act of appreciation to translate someone's work, and I very much appreciate it, and I'm honored by it. Strange
Thank
days.
you so much, Dawn.
Strange days. 1 in 1,000 Black men in America can expect to be killed by police. Edwards et al., Proceedings of the National Academy, 2019. I woke to the governor's stay-at-home order, drove the turnpike anyway. Each cop we passed, and there were many, I thought of my white Subaru and my skin, like 1,000 times before. May we always remember, understand, and care enough to do better sooner. This poem is the closing poem in one of 4 sections in my new book, which is titled We in America. We in America it's a free book. I'm offering it online, and let me just do this so you can see. This is a portion of the cover. I don't think you can find it at donspoetrypage.com and download it for free. It's in A4 format, and you can print it if you want to, or just read it online. It's been downloaded 25,000 times, and I hope that whoever would like to will download it and read it. It's good. It's a good book, and this piece is in it. It's a collection of topical essays and poems. It depicts the inhuman wrongs perpetrated by the United States, wrongs from which we as a nation and as individuals continue to benefit generation after generation. It's a call to all Americans and to people all around the world. We must understand and accept responsibility for the harms we have done as a nation to our own and to others. With its cover haiku, but for wars and wealth, we in America were never great. It defies President Trump's trademark, Make America Great Again, and the righteous boasts with which we deceive ourselves. Thank you again, everyone. And this is an incomparable moment for me to be part of this.
Wahida?
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, um, Dawn, for your poem. And we are all aware of the circumstances as well, and we have read about it. And thank you so much. Now, over to you, Neelam, I suppose. Or
Oh, we would love to hear one poem written by you.
okay, even I have contributed. I have been lucky enough, fortunate enough, I should say, to contribute. And I was really affected by the event, something which has happened at that time, at that period of time. And this poem is very spontaneous. I have not thought about it much, but when, it was, Neelam was so sweet to me to remind me. She reminded me that you have not sent your poem. And it was, I was disturbed at that time and I couldn't write much. And when she said, I said, why not? It is the correct time to utilize time. So I should make use of my time. And so I wrote down this poem. So let me read it to you. It's time. It's time to say no to atrocities and abuse, to patriarchy, misogyny, and misuse. My girl, be fearless. You are gutsy and you should know. It's time to say no to domestic violence, to sexual harassment and rape. My girl, open your eyes and raise your voice. It's time to say no to lucid gestures, to verbal abuse and honor killing. My girl, be bold and confident. These heinous crimes cannot be forgiven. It's time to say no to incest and male chauvinism, to discrimination and exploitation. My girl, it's time to stand, to speak, to fight until the battle is won. This is the time not this is the time not for mere words and sighs, not for tears and cries, but for action, to rise and show them your might. No more silence, no more fear and shame, my girl. It's time to reclaim your power and break the chains. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Very well said.
So, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for joining. And as Neelam has already shared, that we will be having more poets. They will be reciting their own poem, and not from the book, for Waqt Ek Rahasya, Unscrambling Time. And more poets will be joining us in future. And as Asha has already written in her, as I was reading, she said that there were some of the poems, some of the poets which were, budding poets, I should say, and first timers. So I hope to really to listen to them. We will have an opportunity to listen to them on this wonderful platform of Neelam Saxena's page and Literary Warriors Group. And now over to Neelam. You may unmute. Neelam.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm unmuted. Thank you so much, Dawn, Paddy, and Asha for being a part of it. Thanks to my lovely friend Wahida for moderating the session so well. And thanks to all the people who've joined us,
Yes.
all the wonderful contributors and poets. Somebody is saying just downloaded the ebook. No, it doesn't have an ebook section as of now. It only has hard copy. So you'll have to buy a hard copy if you wish to read it. So thank you everybody for joining in such huge numbers. We were seeing everybody just hooked on and comments kept pouring in. So we are looking forward for an online session with the contributors soon. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good night. Shabba khair to our viewers. Thank you so much for joining. And thank you, guest of honors. Thank you, Asha. Thank you, Neelam. And we have really missed our Hindi editor, Dr. Renu Mishra. Thank you so much. Okay, bye and good night.
Good night.